Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. I appreciate all of you who have been subscribing to my channel, who like my videos, who leave comments below. I appreciate all the beautiful emails that you all send me and the donations, everything. Thank you all for supporting me. So we're going to jump right in. Today's message is there's more to know than what you currently know. This is the card that came out in my pre-shuffle, okay? So we're going to tap in. Of course, we're going to start off with my Declare and Decree deck. If you want to order this deck, you can always shoot me an email. This is a deck of cards that where you write down whatever blockages, whatever spiritual blockages you have, you shuffle it, pull a card, write it on paper and burn it, and give thanks to the Most High and your spiritual team for helping you to clear it. Also, my special for 5555 is coming to a close. If you want a reading, you can still get a reading from me. I do 30-minute readings over the phone as well as 1-hour sessions, okay? So you could just shoot me a text message for any of, not a text message, but an email for any of my services. Let's jump right in. What do you need to clear from your energy? So I have here all wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage, is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. I'll read it again. All wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage, is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh, okay? You want to write that down on paper and burn it. If you're able to screenshot that, go ahead and do that now. So, wicked agendas. Now, remember, we're starting off with the card that says there's more to know than what you currently know. So I want to tap in. Let's just see, what does this mean when it's talking about wicked agendas, not just against you, but also against your lineage. Now, of course, we've done a lot of messages concerning the powers that were and those karmics in your life who have wicked agendas against the chosen seed. So let's tap in a little bit further. See what this is all about. So I have here, own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. So some of this deals with your thoughts, chosen. Some of this deals with your thoughts. Or it could be particular patterns, but consider, if that resonates with you based on where you stand. Like when you evaluate your dominant thoughts, are you in fear? Are you in lack mentality? Are you feeling insecure, or are you bitter in your energy? If that's not your energy, then it does not resonate, okay? Now I have here, the person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. Okay, you got somebody who has narcissistic behavior who is sending the evil eye. Let's see, annoying, blocked, spam, phone calls, random texts from unknown numbers. So this could be someone who it seems like someone who's obsessed, okay? A narcissist that could be obsessed, calling you from random numbers, or you might have blocked this person. You may consider using Palo Santos. Palo Santo is clears out negative energies, and it instills calm and relaxation to fill your home with joy and harmony. So you might get I know they have the incense. Of course, you can get like the wooden sticks of Palo Santos, or maybe even the spray. Let's see, causing you hot and cold body flashes. Have any of you been sick out there? Have you been catching colds? I know I just got over a cold. I'm going to take, I got 2 more that came out. So I have causing family and friends to be mean and cold towards you. Okay. Someone wants you to feel isolated. And then I have cycles of bad luck, unfortunate events happening in 3s. So if you feel like you've been on a cycle where you have this repeat pattern, things keep happening over and over again, it could very well be the energy of whoever this narcissist is who's sending the evil eye. I feel like they want you, some part of this could be that you're just not stepping into your power well enough. So with the first card saying that you might be your own worst enemy, it could be that, I don't know if some of you are afraid to tap into your own alchemy and to, command and demand change in your life. You have the authority to do that, but maybe you're not tapping into that authority in other areas. For other people, it could consist of this energy wants you to feel like it's happening because you've called it to yourself, when in fact it's an outside force. But again, nobody else has the authority over your life more than you do. And that's where I'm always trying to encourage you all to really look within and see, like, are there certain fears that you struggle with? Is there certain thoughts that you're having, or some unforgiveness or bitterness or lack mentality? Really be honest with yourself. But let's tap in a little bit further. So we already see that you're being called to clear out any wicked agendas against yourself and your lineage. So I'm starting off with the Justice card. So Justice is a strong indicator that the scales will balance out in your favor. Most of you have acted from integrity, okay? Most of you who are watching this message have acted from integrity. And so the scales balance out in your favor, where truth and clarity come through. Like, you're very clear about what's happening. Remember, your very first card said there's more to know than what you currently know. So part of your justice is to have truth revealed to you, no longer being in the dark about why particular things have been happening in your life, but instead you're being armed with the truth, which is a gift in and of itself. Because with the truth, then now you're armed with the knowledge to know how to combat any energy that's coming towards you, the seen and the unseen. So this will bring about some equality and balance in your life, okay? So let's see. I want to clarify this Justice card. So this is the Five of Swords. So justice comes in for whoever might have attempted to work up against you, okay? This is a very manipulative energy. Five of Swords is someone who wants to win at all costs. Doesn't matter the cost. They can walk away feeling completely terrible about what they did, but at the same time, they feel better. It does something for their ego as long as they feel like they won, even if it was unfair, right? So this is conflict, disagreements, competition. Again, winning at all costs here. So I feel like justice comes in to balance the scales for whoever this person is who has this narcissistic behavior, who wants to, my children are always slamming the door, y'all, who wants to wreak havoc in your life here from behind the scenes. Look at that, Five of Cups. So we have the number 5 coming out twice. If you've been seeing 555, this message could be for you. I feel like for a lot of you, your opposition is likely seeing this number 555 because they're going through a lot of changes as a result of what they've done to you. The scales must now balance. And so as a result of them balancing out, you receive the truth, but those who worked against you receive judgment. So the Five of Cups is regret, failure, disappointment. So it's like, this is the energy that they wanted you in, Chosen, but this is the energy that they actually ended up in, okay? Feeling regret. I feel like there's a lot of shame and guilt behind the way that they have moved here. They're hanging their head in shame. I feel like they don't want people to know what they've done behind the scenes here. They want this to remain quiet. It's like on the surface, they come off as if they have integrity. Yeah, King of Cups. On the surface, they come off as if they're very loving, very kind, a sweetheart, like they empathize with people. But behind the scenes, let me see. Behind the scenes, I feel like this person is definitely wearing a mask, and they've been doing this for a while now. 7 of Pentacles. They've been working up against you for a while. 3 of Pentacles, even working with other people here. Let me see something. I want to pull from another deck. So I want to see what's on this person's mind, to where they feel the need to work up against you from behind the scenes, but it's almost like you would never know that this person had a vendetta against you, right? They hide it very, very well. And that's why the first card that you have coming out says there's more to know than what you currently know. This person has hidden this for a long time now. Wow. So the card that came out, you see that, says envy. So this says, I will seek to undermine your success as a means of elevating my own standing. So this person, they see you as being very successful, or they see you moving towards success. So their ultimate objective is to undermine your success, to work up against you, to maybe even speak negative things against you in some way, as a means of elevating themselves. So it's almost like they feel like they need your energy in order to thrive and to have their own measure of success. Let me clarify this envy card. And then I want to see, how are they going to try to undermine your success? What is their plan of action here? Again, being armed with the truth shows you how to combat your enemies. So this says unfriendly. I have a hostile attitude. Okay. So this is why this person is just they're bitter. Okay. And I just feel like that's just who they are in general. I will tap in. Let's see, what do they plan on doing in order to try to undermine your success? What is their plan of action here? Because this, for some of you, this is someone that you might have worked with for a long time. And on the surface, they seem like they want to collaborate. They're a good team player. You know, they like to put on a particular facade for your coworkers. For others of you, this can be anybody, okay? This can be anybody. But I want to see, how do they plan on undermining your success? So I have the Knight of Pentacles here. They're going to take their time here. They're not going to rush in. Like, this person is very, very detailed and strategic with how they move, very persistent and patient. Okay, so they want to see the results over time. Let's see. So then I have here the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Swords, Two of Wands in the reverse. It's almost like they want you stuck. They want you indecisive. They want you in that place where there's a lack of forward movement, right? They want to stagnate your progress in some way. And that was another thing, you know, the last message I was asking a lot of you, have you felt very tired? Okay. Because, man, when I tell y'all I felt tired to the degree where it was almost like I was under the influence of something, like that's how tired I was. I think it was the last reading that I did, or it might have been the reading right before that one. It was the reading right before that one, where I was almost ready to fall asleep while doing my reading. That's how drained and tired I was. And of course, I had to give myself permission to use that time to rest. So I've done that. But I also realized that it felt like there was an energy, because too many of you was on the same frequency. Like, y'all was like, I feel tired, to where it's abnormal type of tiredness. So that was kind of interesting for me. I don't know if it's a collective objective to like block the chosen from having enough energy to pursue your goals, or to, you know, do your spiritual work, or to raise your vibrations. Look at that, the Nine of Swords. I feel like whoever this person is, they want you stressed. They want you having anxiety. But consider, we was just talking about sleep. And this is someone who is having a sleepless night. Nine of Swords is up, thinking, overthinking, actually, having fears and anxiety, and just stressed out and burdened, just overwhelmed. Okay. So they wanted you so stuck in your head that you can't even plan your future. You can't even, you know, put in the necessary effort to make like vital decisions, and to be optimistic about, you know, what the future has ahead for you. Like, they wanted you fearful, because they wanted you to miss an opportunity. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is the person's plan. So they plan to They might betray you to the point where, because the Nine of Swords plus the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords energy, that's definitely the energy of betrayal. So they might do something to where you're stuck in your mind about it. You're overthinking, anxious, losing sleep to the point where you have no energy to pursue your goals. But the ultimate objective is to undermine your success, because your failure, let's just put it this way, their success is dependent on your failure. Their success is dependent upon your failure. As it says, I will seek to undermine your success as a means of elevating my own standing. Okay? Your failure, their success is completely dependent upon your failure. So obviously you will not fail. Is acting out. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's interference trying to come in, y'all. There's interference trying to come in. They don't want this message to get out, but it's going to get out whether they like it or not, because I will not fail. I will continue to push through and bring these messages forward, whether they want to hear it or not. So this is the ultimate objective, is to cause failure. But see, you see the Sun card right here? The Sun card is a strong indicator that you get re-energized by the fuel of the sun. Okay, the Most High has gifted us with so many different things in nature that all we got to do is go and, hey, sun gaze, sit up underneath the sun, do what's necessary to balance out our energy by reconnecting. And just like that, you're right back to where you need to be in order to pursue your vision and your creative ideas. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is in the reverse. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants you to feel burdened. They want you to feel like you are the outsider, like you're not part of some sort of family dynamic or something like that. This is all about, 10 of Cups in the reverse is broken dreams, unhappy family, dysfunctional family. But I feel like y'all have done so much work to where you're not highly sensitive to these things anymore. So if someone does something to you, the sting of that thing, whatever they choose to do, it doesn't have the same impact that it did in your past before you healed and before you awakened to who you are. And so they're going to be sadly mistaken when they see that, okay, they can try to betray you, but that's their bad. You're still going to be shining. You're still going to be in the sun energy. Even if initially you thought about it, it's like right away you can go from being in this 9 of Swords energy to having maybe one night of overthinking, one night of feeling a little bit anxiety, to by the time the sun rises the next day, you're feeling free as a bird. And I think that that's what's the most intimidating to these karmics, is that there's nothing that they can do to keep you stuck. They're learning that. Okay. They're learning that there's nothing that, look at that, the devil. I'm telling you, they try, okay, very toxic individuals. They want to get you chained and bound to this bitter energy. Okay. They want you stuck in that energy with them. No, they want you stuck in that energy with them, but you're not tempted by that. Okay. You're not codependent on people anymore, but they do want you in bondage. They want you to feel powerless and hopeless. Okay. Wow. Yeah, definitely. It's like they use that tool of negative thinking to work against you. That's the ultimate objective, in order to undermine your success, but it's not going to work. I do want to see real quick, what is this person's problem with you? But let me just see something here. So this says, I'd love to get together sometime and learn more about you. I'd love to get together sometime and learn more about you. For some people, this is someone who you had a romantic connection with, and they're bitter that you don't want anything to do with them. But let me see. Then I have trick. I have ill intentions and maybe planning on deceiving you. Okay. you got to be a real miserable person to just sit around trying to find ways to undermine other people's success. It's like, dang, you don't know how to find success for yourself without stepping on folks. Like, is that the only way that you know how to get there? Because if that's the only thing, I feel like that is the only thing that this person knows. Otherwise, they can't find any level of success without using your energy chosen, but they're not going to either way. But it's very unfortunate to know that this is, for them, this is the only way, you know. um this is the only way for them. So let me see something here. I want to know why this person has such an issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and resume. I want to see, why is this person having such an issue with you? What is their personal issue here? What is their problem? So we have the Seven of Swords. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically. This person thinks that they're slick. That's the problem. They think they're slick. Let me see what else is coming through. The Fool. Okay, I think their issue with you is that you really don't give a damn. Like, it's so easy for you to just pick up and say, you know what? Okay, I'm on to the next, or, life goes on. They don't like the fact that you're able to start brand new and do it with so much confidence and poise and just so much grace. Like, you do not stay down. You've had moments where you have been down and out on your luck and things have been hard, right? That has happened. However, I feel like you have always done what was necessary to pick yourself back up, and you look good doing it. It's like it's so easy for you. It seems to come too easily, and I feel like that's what bothers this person the most, is that whatever they try to do against you, it's never enough. It never sticks. Look at that, the sun. I'm telling you, it never sticks. You always find a way to rejuvenate your energy and to find happiness again. The Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You're just a naturally loving person, highly intuitive. That's another problem that they have with you, because everything that they try to do in secret, you always highlight it, right? The sun energy, you shine so bright that there's nothing that they can do against you. No one. There's nothing that anyone can do against you where you won't see them. Okay. And this is what they don't like about you, your natural intuitive gifts, but also the compassion that you have in your heart. This person, they have a hard time looking at themselves in the mirror. Looking at themselves in the mirror only further reminds them of just how bitter they are, just how, spiteful they are, and how much they go against someone who has genuine love. They can't sit with themselves and feel good about it. But they also recognize that, let me see, why do they feel like they have to step on you to find a measure of success? Why do they feel like that? So I have the Four of Swords coming out. They have no energetic supply. I think that's what it is, because you're the sun. They have no energetic supply. So it's almost like if they can get you in a low vibrational state, suddenly it does something for their mood. Suddenly it does something for their confidence and their pride and their ego. To see you feeling low and sad and full of anxiety and fear, it does something to make them feel better about themselves. And so now, whereas they might have been in this state of depression, laying around, not wanting to do anything, if they work up against you, suddenly they feel this get up and go energy. So it's definitely energy harvesting is what I'm picking up here. Let me get another one as to why they feel like they have to work up against you in order to meet some level of success here. So I have the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. That's what I'm saying. They don't have the endurance. It's something about pulling on your energy that actually makes them feel like they have what it takes to focus finally. But you never stay there. That's the problem. Whatever they do against you, you never stay down. And so when you get back up, all of a sudden they go right back down to rock bottom. All of a sudden they lack the enthusiasm, they lack the energy, they lack the inspiration to follow their vision. It's only when you're down that this person has the zeal to pursue anything. And that's sad. So the Eight of Pentacles in a reverse is like misdirected energy, no passion, uninspired, no motivation. Like this is them when you're up, but when you're down, they feel like they have all of the energy in the world. Six of Pentacles is in a reverse. They want to work up against you. See, 10 of Cups is in a reverse because they feel like you owe them something. I'm just being honest. And here is the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, which is a strong indicator paired with the Queen of Cups, just shows that your intuition is like on 10. There's nothing that you cannot detect when it comes to people, good or bad. Very strong spiritual gifts here. Very spiritually inclined person is what I'm seeing here. And close that door, please. And so I feel like that's very intimidating for this person. Yeah, you're always optimistic about the future. Always. So let's just see, what is the outcome of this person's plan? You're already doing the declaration to clear out all wicked agendas against yourself and your lineage. So you're going to put that on paper and burn it. But let's just see the outcome of this person's plan against you. Don't slam it. They've lost before they even got started. Okay. They lost before they even got started, y'all. The outcome, the Nine of Pentacles, you're still going to get what's yours. The Four of Swords in a reverse, they're not going to stop you. They want to keep you, like the Four of Swords in a reverse is getting back up, getting back out into the world. So they wanted you tired. They wanted you exhausted. They wanted you drained, but you're not going to stay there. You're still going to see the fruits of your labor. Okay. This is still your year. Year 9 is still your year. They're not going to block it. Okay. The outcome is the Five of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, it's not going to work because earlier this card was in the upright as far as their objective towards you. It was the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. This card is in the reverse, which indicates that you are moving on. You make peace with situations. You're not going to let anything cause setbacks for you. Okay. And so I feel like because you act from true love as the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, you got genuine love in your heart. So the Most High is not going to let nobody come in and clip you up to the degree where you just lose everything and somebody else can just come in and swipe it for themselves, especially when they're acting from a space of dishonesty and a lack of integrity. Like, come on, I don't know why they think that they can even get away with something like that. You have that high vibrational, you have divine access, infinite access to a refill. Your cup is always prepared to get refilled. The Most High will always make sure that you have access to a refill. And y'all don't play no games out there. You know what to do in order to get your energy back in alignment. And so the Nine of Pentacles is yours. You get exactly what is owed to you, and no one is able to withhold what is yours. Let me charge this computer. Hold on, y'all. So it's definitely, oh, shoot. Okay, it's definitely a beautiful thing to know that despite other people's efforts and all of this hard work that they put in, look at that. The Magician is in a reverse, trying to do spell work to block you. All of this hard work that they putting in, like they really digging deep, okay? Really getting their hands dirty to try to block you for the sake of having their own success. This is getting ready to backfire so badly. This is going to backfire so badly. They don't even understand what they're calling to themselves at this point because y'all are powerful out there. At this point in the game, the chosen seed, you are so well aware of energy. You are so well aware of alchemy. You are so well aware of declaring and decreeing and doing your own rituals and balancing out your own energy and healing yourself that for somebody to work up against you now, that is like, that's like throwing gasoline at a fire. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? It's almost, I mean, but this is the time where, people got to eliminate. You got to get rid of all of that, that bad energy. So they're eliminating themselves is really what's happening here. This is the strength card. Y'all are too strong. They can't take you down. You're too strong. Bottom of the deck says angels protecting you. And even if you wasn't at your highest, right? Let's just say you wasn't at your highest vibration. Let's just say that this past wave, this recent wave of tiredness just really took you down to where you felt uninspired. And the only thing that you wanted to do was just rest. And, maybe you even had some negative thoughts. Maybe you even made some decisions that could have, diverted you off of your path a little bit. Your spiritual team is still surrounding you, ensuring that at your lowest point, you are still divinely protected. So I think that your enemies, they are under the assumption that if you are not at your highest vibration, somehow you are vulnerable to their attacks. But that's not the case. Your spiritual team, the whole time that you was resting out there, the whole time that you was tired and you just wanted to do nothing but just lay around and sleep, your spiritual team was guarding you wherever you slept, ensuring that nothing would touch you. And so now that you've gotten that energy back up, your enemy is like, okay, they need to try to, reroute and try to find another trick to work up against you because they are desperate for success. They are desperate to have your inheritance in their hands. Okay. This is not just people in your intimate circle. This is also the powers that were. Okay. This message is bigger. This says never look back. Bottom of the deck says move on. So things will be exposed and revealed here. You're going to find out the truth about these people. And when you do find out the truth, because remember, the first card said there's more to know than what you currently know. This is when you're going to have the courage to walk away with that Fool card. You're going to have the courage to take the leap of faith, throw all caution to the wind and never look back. And it's still taking you towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is the ultimate success. Independently, without being codependent on anyone in any way, shape, or form, it still takes you towards the Nine of Pentacles. So they stop nothing. The only thing they stop is their own success. So that's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this message, and I'll talk to y'all next time.